Check this out. I'm up on the side of this burial mountain. There's a serpent head boulder here with a tail of artifacts and a massive serpent wall. And then we have this V formation of stones here. There's a V formation of stones here that come up by this tree. And then there's a rock pile. So we're going to follow it. And these are all ancient giant artifacts that are down in here. This is, I don't know, that might have been from the giants. They left it here because that was a place for one of their artifacts. They did wood artifacts and stuff, but most of all the wood stuff is gone. But you can see down inside. So I'll put this back. This might have been from the giants. I think it was. Possibly. Let's follow this giant artifact, serpent wall, up this hill. I'm walking across all these giant artifacts in this serpent wall. Here's an old hemlock tree here, because that's the only thing that used to grow up here, but they've all been alive because of the woolly adelgid that was introduced to the United States of America in the 1920s. It wiped out all the eastern hemlock trees, woolly adelgid. Now I'm following the serpent snake wall, and you can see it. These are all artifacts. See that? These are all cut stones from the giants. Every one is an artifact. Every single stone. It's really mind-boggling when I go over the calculations of how many artifacts now I've discovered and located and where they all are, where these massive pyramid mountain mounds are of artifacts. I mean, this is another serpent wall of artifacts going up this hilltop. These are all, we'll turn them over. They'll be nice on the other side, not so white. They'll be brown. You can see the cut marks. See the face? These are all giant artifacts. This was onto a steer at one time. Put it back. I always put them back because this is very ceremonial. Very sacred place. One of the most sacred places in the world, I believe. Except for where the pyramids are in Gaza. And one of these other megalithic sites around the world, like down in Peru. That's how big this is. It's absolutely massive. And look, we come up to the end here, and the wall's ending, and there's a serpent snake head. Okay? Here's the heads of this little serpent snake wall that just went down. There's lots of them. Here's another one that starts over here. Come up over here. See, there's no rocks here. There was some sort of a pathway that came through here. I don't know if this was the settlers came in here and bulldozed this through here to make this path a long time ago, or this is where it's supposed to start. But you can see where we have serpent snake wall here. This is a corner, actually. Serpent snake wall of artifacts going that way. You see how it's all messy. And then we have bigger serpent artifacts. Really nice marker tree too. Coming up this edge here. And then there's no rocks. And then this wasn't, this is the top of a pyramid. So they put these serpent walls of giant artifacts all the way across. It's not done from any settlers. This wasn't done by George Washington. But this was set aside by Washington and the Roosevelts. And there's a big giant head up there. I'm pretty sure of these serpent walls. And then there's other walls that are actually standing still. And this is all from the giants. All this is from the giants. There's a big sinkhole right there. It's an odd one. They might have put their burials right in this wall. Look at this one that's sticking. You see that? There's a pyramid one. There's for you pyramid people, okay? The pyramid on the back of the dollar bill is because of Roxbury. I'm just outside of the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill right now, and where I'm walking. Very close to where the actual location is in Roxbury Township. Well, here's one here. Let's see, there's a point. I'm just looking for like a really obvious, see? Giant artifacts. These are everywhere. These are all giant artifacts. And I'm just going to keep repeating myself over and over because people have to understand that this was all here. And the founders of America wanted us all to know, but other families that run America today don't want you to know. They don't want you to know about the truth. They don't want you to know about what George Washington set aside and Theodore Roosevelt. And what Lincoln talks about, wow, look at this wall. Look how serpenty it is. There's so many giant artifacts, amazing ones I'm standing on top of. They're all crystal too. These are all granite crystal. Look at the faces on my head there. These are all granite crystal artifacts. Every single one of them. Every single stone was cut and worked by an ancient giant. That's a lot of stones. And this is nothing because they capped these mountains with these artifacts like you would not believe. Now it looks like there was a pathway that came through here where they bulldozed through the wall. It's probably the settlers when they were back up in here with Washington, because this is a lookout spot on top of this mountain. So here's the wall continuing, and then when they went through, look at these spearheads. Look at that. And the giants. Granite crystal. Look how sharp that is. Razor sharp. Tons of artifacts. Billions of artifacts. I'm not kidding. And they put a little pathway through here, and they blew through the serpent wall. And the wall is going to continue, and I believe it ends up here with the giant boulders. Now you see where we're going, right? Now there's serpent walls are everywhere in Roxbury. And then there's usually a big headstone at the end, or a big pile of boulders. We're going to continue to follow this new serpent wall that I haven't found yet, I just found today. And we're going to continue to follow it. See how it's all serpenty? Every one of these giant artifacts, every one. You go down and you can pick up any one of these stones, and it's a giant artifact. Every one of these stones. And there's crystal ones. There's I found on one of the walls I was going through just to see, and I found an ancient horseshoe from the ancient giants. Really crazy looking horseshoe too. Not like a modern day one. See the big face here? Here, there's the eye. There's the face. There's the headpiece. Here, we're coming up here. See, now the boulders are getting bigger. See, here's a bigger one here. Look at this. Look how it's still standing up there. Still standing from when the giants placed them here. All these stones are all still here in this serpent wall. This is all serpent. And there it is. There's the head of the snake. And then there's another serpent wall that goes down the other side. It's like serpent wall up to serpent wall of these heads. Check this out. We're going to read it up here. We're going to see there's an eyeball for the snake head. There's a huge boulder. Okay? All the way up. Every one of these is an artifact. This is one of the most amazing discoveries. But and the thing is, it was already found though by the founders and set aside by Roosevelt. The Roosevelt family. And Washington and Lincoln. Lincoln was here. George Washington was here. Theodore Roosevelt was at this rock pile. Can you believe that? Right? Look, see the rock pile comes all the way up? And look what it does. And all these artifacts. This is all megalithic stacked and carved. Just follow the artifacts up. See how they continue? It's all megalithic artifacts. Giants. You come up here to the ceremonial area. Look at this with these steps and seats. Look at this. Okay? It's all stacked, all carved, every one of them. And then here's the serpent head. It's amazing. Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. Megalith. These are all stacked here. Every one of these boulders were brought up here and placed up here to be this giant serpent head. Every one of these. See? See how they all have sharp edges? And they're all laying in a certain direction. These are all stacked here. This is a serpent head. This is a serpent. It's one of the largest serpent rock walls in the world, I believe. It's right here in Roxbury. And then here's the eye. You see the eye? This is the eye for the snake. And look at these boulders. Look how it's all carved. Isn't that amazing? All right, we're going to go to 10 minutes. I'm going to shut this off. Pretty amazing, though. So this is the very top. And then there's another serpent wall that goes all the way through. Again. And it's even bigger. I'm amazed. And then these are giant artifacts. You see the spearhead?